Hello, unicorns. I have a really good question come in today from Elena Bennett. And her question is, hang on, I'm just going to read it to you. Zara, I'm wondering if vaccine has an effect on our body or is it our vibration? So the short answer is that everything is about our vibration. Everything is about where we are on the emotional scale. Just like one person can take a medicine and become better because of it, and another person can take the same medication for the same kind of health problem and have zero effect show up. It's the same way with vaccines, because what are vaccines in the end? They are also a form of medication, right? So if you take a vaccine and your belief is that this vaccine is going to help you, then that thought, that belief puts you at a high level on the emotional scale, because now you've got the vibration of hope going on. Hope that you're going to take this medicine and you're going to feel better. Hope that you're going to have this vaccine and it's going to give you the immunity that you're looking for. So everything is because of where you put yourself on the emotional scale. And that is entirely up to you. Now, if you take a vaccine from a low level on the emotional scale, what does that really mean? It means that you're thinking thoughts of doubt. I don't know if this vaccine will work. I don't know if this vaccine has side effects. What if something goes wrong? These kinds of thoughts, that one took a vaccine and it didn't work for them. And I read that news report that had all these facts and figures about vaccines that don't work. But for every news report that says it doesn't work, there's a news report that says it does. So who do you want to believe? At the end of the day, that's the thing. And things like this, doubt and fear type of thoughts, take you down the emotional scale. So even if you take a perfectly good vaccine, the assistance that it is meant to provide your physical body is not going to be the same level of assistance that it can provide potentially up here. That's how placebos work. Take a placebo from up here and it does the same job as a vaccine, right? Because it's not the vaccine that works, it's your allowing of well-being. So listen carefully, lean forward. This is important. Taking medication puts you in a place of allowing well-being. It puts you in a place of believing that there is a probability, a possibility of improvement. That's all. You take the vaccine and now you feel protected. So you don't feel vulnerable anymore. The fear goes away. And when the fear goes away, now improvement can come. Now you can get better. Everything works the same way. I promise you, everything works the same way if you just take the time to understand the emotional scale and momentum. Everything falls into place. So, the vaccine is nothing. It's your belief that is everything. You can take the most expensive medicine in the world, and if your belief was not in the right place, it would not work. You could take the worst possible medicine, things that cures that are ritualistic, and they would work if your belief was in the right place. So when people say, here, I'm going to put these herbs in a little packet for you, go and put this under your pillow and you're going to be cured in the morning. if you believe it, it's going to work. And it does work, because there are people who come and share these stories. I went to this healer and they gave me a poultice, or they gave me this little bag of herbs, and I put it under my pillow and I was cured. This healer is amazing. No, it's not about the healer. The healer does not heal you. You heal yourself by allowing the healing to take place. The healer inspires hope, and the healer is the reason you give up your fear, is the reason that because you trust this person, you give up fear, and you trust that good things will happen, and therefore they happen. But if you didn't have that trust, if you went to the same, someone goes to the same healer with the belief system, oh, that's just a crackpot, right? It's just someone who is going to take my money. It's just fraud. Well then, where is hope in that? Because where there is no hope, there can be no well-being. Where there is doubt and fear, there can be no well-being, right? So it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's about your vibration. It's about the thoughts that you think about something. Because in itself, the vaccine in itself is neither good nor bad. The medicine in itself is neither good nor bad. It's the person who takes it and who they are, where they are on the emotional scale, and what beliefs they have, and what is their attitude towards this medicine is what determines how it plays out. Always. Every time, it's the same. All right, so Elena, thank you so much for your brilliant, beautiful question. It is a very relevant question in these days when the cure for COVID-19 is probably going to come in the form of a vaccine. So your question is extremely topical. It's an important question for just now. And lastly, I want to say something very important. That if something makes you feel safe, you should use it. It is better to take something that makes you feel safe than to not do so. Because if you think that it's safe, think that it's helpful, and then you don't take that help, now you've gone against your belief. You see? And at the same time, if you thought that the vaccine wasn't going to have a good result for you, then you should absolutely stay away from it. Because if you're going into it with this belief system that says it does not work and it could potentially harm me, then you've already set yourself up for results that will not please you when they come. Because everything is about attraction, attraction, attraction. It is law of attraction. And whatever you put out there is what comes back to you. So if you put out there the thoughts that, oh my God, so much technology has gone into the development of this vaccine, so much science has gone into the development of this vaccine, and medical science has come such a long way, so much more is known these days about how the human body works and how vaccines work, and there's so much advancement. And there has been so much asking, and this solution is coming in response to the asking that has been put out there. And now you take the cure. It's going to work for you because you're coming from a place of appreciation. You're coming from a place of accepting and being open to the fact that this has something good in it for you. But on the other hand, if you think that it is going to open you up to things that you don't want, that it's going to hurt you in some way, then you should absolutely stay away from it. Because if you think that something's going to hurt you and then you still go and do it, you do get hurt. Don't do that. You have to align your belief system with your heart. If your heart says do it, but your mind says don't do it, you've got to bring the mind along, or you've got to get the heart to go with the mind. Either one is fine, but if you have one going in one direction and the other one going in a different direction, it's not going to work. And this is why I teach the heart and mind alignment method. That whole course is about dealing with doubt and rooting out your negative beliefs. Okay? All right, that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope this was useful. And if it was useful, please do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Just a small one. Just a tiny little comment to let me know that you got it. And before you leave, give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.